Hey, what's good, you guys? And today we will be reviewing another game. So, the game we're reviewing is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is a semi-open world action role-playing game developed by CyberConnect 2 and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. Plot-wise, it's literally what to expect. So, they technically revived the story from the Dragon Ball Z franchise. So, you technically have to relive most of the saga. So, it's the Saiyan saga, the Frieza saga, the Android saga, the Cell saga, and the Majin Buu saga. And literally, despite of most of the repeats, I haven't seen this type of repeat in a long time. And literally, out of nostalgia, I just completely love the story. Since that is out of the way, let's talk about the overall gameplay. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the Soul Emblems. So by setting up the Soul Emblem up on the community board, you can activate skills that will help you on your adventure. And they have two different parameters, which is friendship and proficiency. And by activating link bonuses, it makes it a lot easier for you to literally increase your community board rank. There are 7 different community boards, and each provide different community skills. And by literally eating, you will be getting temporary buffs, and not even just temporary buffs, you get like permanent stats. You can literally eat the food on the go, or you can go on a nearby campfire and literally cook the food. And the best way to literally acquire food with the best stat boost is to literally head to a cook located in town or small villages and create dishes. If you go to Chi-Chi in particular, you can literally make full course meals. But in order for you to literally make those full course meals, you have to literally look for those ingredients by doing subquests or literally just talking to NPCs. While you're flying into the world, you'll literally look at these weird Z orbs. Each Z orb has their own different variants, and literally by acquiring them, you should be able to get super attacks. Most of your super attacks is based on a amazing skill tree where you can unlock slots to acquire new special attacks or power up old ones. And in order to unlock the skills with degree icons, you need to go to the training grounds. But the only way for you to acquire most of these skills is by acquiring D medals that you can acquire throughout the world. The negative that I have to say about the game is the sound design. It is repetitive as hell, dude. Like literally, when I have to walk around as Gohan, all I hear this nigga say, "I think I can handle this." I don't want to hear that shit, dog. That shit is annoying. And it's not just Gohan, it's most of the characters in the game. It felt like talking to your little brother or sister or something, and then they're constantly saying the same thing, and you're like, okay, yeah, sure, shut up, like, just stop, dog. But in all seriousness, since we're talking about the negatives, I have also encountered frame rate drops a little bit, not a lot. I had the Xbox One's version, and literally it happened on the most important scenes of the game. But I will give them the benefit of the doubt, because for the most part, it was running smoothly. And I always save the best for last. Let's talk about the fighting, dog. Even though it's technically a button masher, and I'm gonna say button masher specifically because it's really similar to most of the other Dragon Ball games, Xenoverse in particular. In my opinion, it's just revamped and it's just switched up a little, and I kind of like that because they added the support system where your allies can literally help you in the fight. But in most of my experience, like, it was literally intense and I was just sweating bullets the whole time. Like literally, when I first fought Raditz, like literally I was struggling to kill this dude, and I'm like, yo, this nigga cannot be this hard. But overall, I had fun playing it. And CyberConnect 2 literally hit the ball on this one because graphically the game is amazing. That's technically all I gotta say. It's just really good. And you can literally do sub stories in the game despite the whole main storyline, because the only way for you to literally do the sub stories is by literally doing them when you first see them, because if you don't, then you will just miss that sub story completely. It's just a fair warning for all the completionists out there. So let's hop on to the overview. So on the positive side of things, the plot was good. I definitely loved the gameplay in the game. The Soul Emblem was kind of cool. I liked the community board. The skill tree is amazing. The cooking mechanic is kind of cool. Definitely love the training grounds, and graphically the game is amazing.
And on the negative side of things, the sound design is repetitive as hell, and I have experienced some frame rate drops.
The game came out in January 16th, 2020. The game should be in most platforms, so PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. If you get the game digitally, it should be about $59.99, and it can be higher if you get certain editions. If you get the game in your local stores, it can get cheaper if you look through certain stores, but other than that, it's about the same price range. So the big question, is this game worth it? In my opinion, yes and no. Despite me literally reliving the Dragon Ball franchise out of nostalgia, it's really just not doing it with me anymore. But literally the overall gameplay is good and the whole story is perfect. So for most of those Dragon Ball Z fans out there, if you really love Dragon Ball Z, I really highly advise you to buy this game. But other than that, I really highly advise you to wait until the price drops or rent it. So this is technically it for the review. If you like this review, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I do reviews, videos, PvP matches, streams, and more. And if you haven't yet, please don't forget to follow me on my Facebook page and my Twitch account because I stream on those platforms as well. Everything should be in the description box below, and I'll catch you guys on the next review. Peace.